My name is Iris, and I'm a dancer.
I'm Kamala, and I'm on track and field.
I'm Javid, and I play water polo.
Alex Daw, I play football. I wrestled for 3 years and done track for 4 years.
I'm Sydney, and I play softball.
I'm Andrew Wong, and I'm a wrestler.
My name is Sydney Schwan, and I play lacrosse.
My name's Kieran. I'm in track and field.
My name's Raymond, and I play volleyball.
My name's Zoe Sid, and I run track and field, and I also ran cross country.
Well, am I just gonna start talking?
Yeah.
Okay, stop drinking water. We're gonna stop this recording. We can just start this from the beginning.
Some advice I'd give younger athletes would have to be just no matter what, don't quit.
One of the most important parts about being a captain or a leader of the team, just making sure you're always there for your teammates, supporting them in everything they do.
For everyone, just in general, that applies to athletes, wrestlers, but really everyone is, just believe in yourself.
You can't give up. You have to just keep working hard because even though school gets to be really busy and everything gets to be a lot, you have to keep putting time and effort into it.
Well, you don't want to die, or you want to be more prepared for the beginning of these sports, because running is it takes a toll on your body. One thing you should do is definitely start building up in the off season.
My piece of advice is don't injure yourself.
I think it's really important for younger student athletes to know that they shouldn't hesitate to talk to the coach for help, because a lot of times coaches are always willing to give tips and suggestions, but they don't know whether they should tell you right out.
One piece of advice I would have for underclassmen playing sports is work hard, but also learn balance, because when school is difficult, school ultimately does come first. Your sport doesn't, and your coach should understand that.
I would say the advice to younger dancers is you don't have to put a ton of time in outside of dance, but when you're there, work really hard and always try to improve.
This was right after getting back from being injured, and my coach I was feeling really unsure about myself, but my coach basically just shook me, and he reassured me, and he was like, cut the crap, and he got to business, and he said, look, you're one of the best athletes we have. You're really hardworking, and you're always there for the team.
Quitting does become a habit. So once you do quit that first sport, even if it gets hard, even if it gets a little rocky, just keep going, because it's even if it's just finishing out that season, you should do it, because it'll instill something in you to say, even though I've been through this hard times, I can continue going. I did it through this sport, I did it through football, I did it through track and field, I did it through whatever.
So I just asked my coach about what specifically about my form I could do to make my speed faster.
When I was a younger player, I wasn't the best coming to Pali, and I got a lot of help from older players, putting in time with me during practice, a little bit after practice, helping me improve my skills. And I tried to keep that up as a captain myself.
It was also important for me to make sure that I was somebody that they could trust on and off the field. If they ever had an issue at school or anything, I wanted to make sure that they knew that they could always come for me for help.
They might make jokes. That's part of the sport, especially in football. Everyone makes fun of each other, everyone laughs around, everyone jokes around. But you have to know no matter what, they have your back. And if you can have theirs in any situation, you guys will actually become a family. And that's the biggest part of any sport. You got to create that family bond.
Make the most of it, because some of my best friends came from my sports, and so sports in Pali are really fun.
I went to his senior night. It was really, really, really fun. The crowd was so into it. I've actually never seen a crowd more into it, even in basketball and football games. So that was pretty wild.
So our coach up until my junior year was Aaron. And Aaron was famous across the league for having a lot of funny relationships with different referees that truly hated him. He was not very kind to them. there was this one referee in our final game my sophomore year who was calling a lot of double ejections, which is a fairly uncommon thing in water polo. And Aaron at halftime went over to him with a rule book and pointed out the double ejection section and said, "Did you just read this last night? No one ever does this. Why is this such a thing?" And the referee gave him a yellow card for talking to him.
So there's this meet we call Crystal Springs, and it's pretty hilly, and no one likes it because it's really hilly. No one likes running hills. We got on the bus, we started leaving, our coach was calling roll, we all got all the way to the highway, and then one of us gets a phone call, and 2 of our athletes were still at Crystal Springs, and so we had to turn the whole entire bus around and go get them.
There was a ref named Richard who he had a lot of beef with, and Richard gave him a yellow card, and he told Richard to go back to Foot Locker because Richard was wearing the white and black striped shirt, and he promptly got the second yellow card for that comment and was kicked out.
Our Pally crowd got so into it that the other team's parents, I think it was Wilcox, had to start cheering in order to give their team a boost.
Yeah, the ref actually,
But it was really, really, really lame.
the ref had to chew him out because they were saying bad stuff.
There was another time that Aaron kicked a cone into the pool by accident, which was rare. Normally he did it on purpose. He kicked one into the pool by accident, got a yellow card for it, and then proceeded to say, "You think I'm mad? I'll show you mad," and kicked a second cone into the pool to promptly get his second yellow card. He was a big fan of the second yellow card.
Every time I saw my friends, just they looked like they were having a hard day, or if they were standing outside the dugout just by themselves, I would always go over there and just make sure that they were okay, because I feel like that's very important, and I would want that for me if I was in a bad mood or something.
Another one was Aaron got a yellow card at an away game in Los Gatos and picked up the 5-meter marker from the pool deck that's yellow and flashed it back to the ref, giving him a yellow card. And again, he promptly got his second yellow card and was sent off for that. He's a funny guy.
Work hard, but also learn balance.
You get too caught up in either, and you have a nice, healthy mix.
Try something new.
We're having physical activity done to you every day.
I want this program to be good for a while.
Start anytime.
But
But look
I thought
at-
there were questions.